So anyone who came here during the science segment, I do science in the beginning of the stream for a couple of hours, and then I play video games for the remaining couple of hours. So if you guys aren't into gaming, I completely understand. You can jump off the train. But if you guys are into gaming and video games, we're playing into science and video games. We're going to be playing Disco Elysium, which is a game that I describe as Baldur's Gate 3 without combat. It's a different universe. It's not very fantasy. It's more punk sci-fi universe, alternate universe kind of thing. And I find it very fascinating and interesting. So what I'm going to do in the game here now is that if I'm not mistaken, I have access to this whole new area, which is fantastic. Absolutely great stuff. And we have access to this area, but I'm actually going back. It is 17:33 now, which means it's late. And I have a few bits and pieces to do on the other side. It's tab. Yeah, tab to talk to people. Allez-vous-en. Vous-en? Any French people in the chat? Allez-vous-en? What does that mean? Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from the fabric. Oh, I don't think I've been here either. Let me see what this place is. I feel like you're the real doctor. We the fake doctors. We just have the titles. We don't do doctor stuff though. Or the sexy times, true. Wash your mouth with soap, young. What did I say? What did I say? Did I say something bad? Allez-vous-en? Go away, according to Google Translate. Ah! Oh, it's vous-en. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I got a tape. Interesting. Glory, says the graffiter, to the ghosts of us. Ooh, I got money. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a tofu world. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. They could have said a lot. Hi, Karen, by the way. Hope it's not too late for you. I don't think there's anything more. Might have missed one or two bits and pieces, but generally I felt like I explored the area decently. So if I remember correctly, let's look at the journal really quickly. Get the ice cream maker open is the thing I want to do. Help ravers start a nightclub. So that's the sooner thing I have to help with first. Oh, it's late, but here I am. Welcome everyone in. If some people are mildly interested in Disco Elysium, it's still on sale on Steam. Very, very big sale, like 90% or something. Very massive. So if you want to like lurk for like 20 minutes, I don't think there'll be much spoilers here. And check out the content to see if this is something you'd be willing to play. You're more than welcome to. Oh, the dice! Yep, good reminder. I can afford it now. But I'm... Can I afford it? I have $23, but it takes $20 to stay in that place. Okay, so we have a super crowbar? Prybar? What the fuck? Did you see the size of that thing? Holy smokes.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked
Better
ice
grip
cream
with
churner
gloves.
and an electric freezer. The ice around it, turning the crank feels oddly satisfying,
28%.
like stirring your childhood dreams.
Can I maybe...
In the distance, you hear
physical
water
instrument.
dripping.
Physical instrument. Okay, we can level up physical instrument. 42%. Okay, we need a good lab rat. We need a good lab rat, chat. It's time. You know what time it is, guys. It's time for sacrifices. Oh, hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice. So please take Nosnari as our sacrifice.
Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before. And it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
I see what you mean. I should have pulled it, then leveled up. Pulled it. Now we have to level up again. I can't level it up anymore. Oh, skill capped? Wait, what do I do now? Feck. Is it unopenable now? Is it over for me? Can I never open it now?
The bear's eyes are dead.
Is there anything I can do to be able to open it now? Oh shit, I need to input my torch. But you're right, yeah, I understand what you mean now. Hi PCT, welcome in. Hello Daniel. Hi Jimmy, by the way. Did I not say hello to you today? Are you here all the time? Maybe it will melt away in a day or two. I did unplug it. Yeah, it's unplugged. So I just need a few days to pass. I'll try again tomorrow, so. We've loads to do anyway.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die. 1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
The dice maker opens her desk drawer and hands you the die.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn
I've
from
ignored till now.
alligator's jaw.
Really? I'm so sorry. How did I miss you in the chat?
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. She has begun to idly clean one.
Start taking off your clothes. Oh my days. Lads, if you're ever... Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't take off your clothes. Please, for the love of God. Get the ice cream maker and find the right tool or ask Sooner for help. Maybe I can ask Sooner for help again. About to go into a meeting. Oh, okay, you've been lurking. In case you want to do stuff without Kim knowing. Never disrobe. Hi, Bat Steph. Hi, Gestalt. Welcome in. Never take off your clothes. What about shoes? Oh, so you're one of those people that leaves his socks on. Ugh. How long do I have to wait for
This
it to melt?
orange machine,
Hard to
you
crack
slip
open
your
the lid.
fingers under the frozen lid.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job?
Equip the multi-tool by going to the Tools tab in your...
Okay. Inventory. Items. No, interact? No, tools.
This orange machine
Oh,
is dead
I can crack
still.
it open now.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Better go
The ice
standard
around it
anti-world.
slowly melting.
Oh, my chances have increased because I got the dice. That's only 2 out of 3 times though, Nas. Or is it 1 out of 3 times? No, I think it's 2 out of 3 times the Naked Man works. Okay, Nosneries was a shit sacrifice. I'm not using him again. I need a really good sacrifice here. I need a very good lab rat for a sacrifice here, guys. We need a good one. We need a good one. Which one of you noble people is gonna willingly sacrifice themselves? Oh, hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer a lab rat, O gods of the dice. So please take Jimmy Turks as our sacrifice.
Ice groans and howls under the strain.
You do not need to sacrifice people. That's okay, Gull. I'm not sacrificing
until
people.
The lid cracks open.
I'm sacrificing lab rats. Yeah, Nas, we sacrificed. We sacrificed you earlier. Well, it was nice knowing you, Jimmy. Farewell, my dear friend. It was an honor, and thank you so much for making this role possible.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side.
It says Tofu sacrificing her viewers, and Tofu does not even view them as people. They're all my lab rats. That's number 1. And number 2, I only sacrifice those willing to sacrifice, by the way, Gull. I don't just pull anyone. Consent is super important on this stream. We only do consensual sacrifices here.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Okay.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Should I? Free mod slot, lol. Should I see what's on it? What do we think, guys? Should we see what's on it? What's the worst that can happen? Will there be elections? Do you think that's a... Oh, that is a thing. I've seen some Twitch streamers do that. They open applications for mods and you have to apply to be a mod on certain people's streams. I can understand that if you're like a very big streamer, like hundreds and hundreds of viewers. But still, that's a lot of work. I'm sure you'd get like 30, 40 applications at a time every day or something. That's a lot of applications to go through if you're applying to be a mod. Do some people do that actually? Does anyone know if anyone else does that? It's a lot of work. Where's the computer? It's over here.
Tiles on the cube are still smolder. The filament slides out of its glowing like a smooth draw. The filament
Alien
slides
music.
into place.
Mika
On
has
the
done that.
keyboard,
That makes
the play
sense.
key starts blinking.
Going through those applications is probably work for the mods. Yeah, no, but Mika's massive. That makes sense why she had to do that. But I suppose that it's also important if you're paying mods. Muhulas did that too. Did she? She has a lot of viewers as well. Just hundreds and hundreds of viewers. Makes sense. Every subathon, 2 new mods every month from chat. Whoa, that's a lot. Is it? Won't over time you have just mods in the chat? There's even mod trainee. Oh, damn, that's so cool. I just think it's so cool to like be such a big streamer to be able to do that, you know? It's just 1 month terms. Oh, they only run for 1 month term. I see.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's
I should have made my mods do that.
driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
I should make you guys apply for mods, and all my mods who've already been mods have to reapply. Write a 4-page essay of how great tofu is. Yes, yes. Every month you have to write an essay like that, and to keep your job. Exactly. What do mods do other than ban people? That's a good question. Mods, what do you actually do here? Yeah, mods. What do you do here?
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. Please repeat the password. No, that's not it.
Ah, shit. Ah, okay.
Received.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Thank
That's
you.
fine.
Tiles on the cube are the filament
Move the
slides
offside
out.
copy. Okay. I'll keep them anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. I'll keep the thingamabobby anyway with me. It's because we're unionizing. They talk to users so you don't have to. They have people skills, goddammit. What the hell's wrong with you? Vive la revolution! This is how my mods riot against me. This is why you can't have too many mods. The mods will rise up against you. That's the problem. You don't want the mods rising up against you. That's not okay. You have to control them. And I control my lab rats via rations, chocolate rations. So if anyone wants to steal my idea, you're more than welcome to. I don't even need to terrorize them, Grim. I just keep them hungry enough and weak enough that they have to rely on the food that I provide. Oh, we actually did that calculation, Pen. The T-Rex and tofu in high heels. Do you guys remember the pressure calculation? Dinosaur versus the tofu in heels. Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Wait, have I been in here?
Better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements.
But just
so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling and rats for the
Aw,
night.
Kim's not gonna crash with
We'll
me.
meet in front of the
I
shop
wanted
in
to
the
cuddle
morning.
him. He kind of looks cuddly, doesn't he? But if there's not many people who prove they do.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
I think it's also important to highlight that usually every streamer has their own rules for mods. Do I have rules for mods? I'm sorry. I don't think I have any rules. I think I have a lot of mods for someone who's so small like me, but my whole rule of thumb is that it's just nice to have at least one mod always available, but they don't have to show up. Where is the castle? The church. Here we go, found the church. How often do they have to write an essay at this point? Every night before they go to bed.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
Oh,
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
she's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
Intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Why? Something's wrong with the filament memory.
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star.
It's your
eyes
story.
scouring
Hi,
the
Sugar
millimeters.
Glider. How are you doing today?
Here. I found it.
Oh?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart.
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
You did? You found the
I
coordinates?
found the coordinates.
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
Great job.
Woohoo! We did it, team! High five, lab rats! Woohoo!
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water boils forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Yes, ma'am.
What an interesting
Are we going to find a
proposition.
ghost? Is there going to be a
Truly
space
task
anomaly?
For the intellectuals.
Is this like Stalker
Solving
anomaly?
The puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay, in case the game actually forces me to move the bowls a certain amount, I'm going to write it down. Third bowl, 2 centimeters to left, and fourth bowl, 5 centimeters right. Now, here comes the problem. I don't know which one is right or
What?
left.
She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Thanks.
So weird. She just asked for a favor. It's fine. Okay. Let's go move the bowls. Which one is first, second, or third, though?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still.
Which one do I know if it's number 1, number 2, or number 3? Hi, Bog. Welcome in. Hello, kids. Do you like violence? Press the pen thingy, please. Press the pen thingy?
Measurements have been
Have a
marked
pen?
down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Okay, my morality healed. Move the third bowl. Oh, okay. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
I knew I should have written it down. This is why keep sticky notes at your desk. Do you? I always talk about this. I still have so many fond memories of video games playing at the PC and how it was. You always had like a cheat sheet, or like so many games wouldn't have a journal to keep track of everything and codes and numbers and combos and God knows what else, passwords, pins in the game. So you actually did have to write them down on a pen and paper. I still to this day have such a nostalgia of it, and I actually kind of low-key appreciate it when a game still forces you to do that. Oh? Why is my moral low?
This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to
Some
the right.
water spills out of the bowl.
Oh, I didn't
wetting
need
the
to.
floor.
Never mind. I didn't need to write anything. I take it all back. I
The
embarrassed
lead
myself in public.
programmer
That's all.
sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Oh, and yet I'm running.
Yes, what is it?
I've moved the bowls.
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting her chapped lip.
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
But I thought it doesn't make a sound, and that's why it's an anomaly.
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Fair enough. Like, this might feel like, you know, under the deep water and hearing the sound of whales or something. I don't know. I'm kind of low-key terrified here as well. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows. By the way, slow beat right now. She did! Oh my, I'm so sad I missed it. I watched her for 3 days. Why didn't she beat Radahn when I was off? That was mean. That was mean. One day, she was fighting Radahn. I was like, in the morning I had coffee, in the afternoon I had tea, and in the evening I had wine. I watched her whole stream to see if she could beat Radahn that day. I'm so sad I missed it.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Okay, so they think there's like a fracture in space-time or something like that.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying? It's scary, but we just have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do this anymore. No, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to find
right.
out.
Let's do it.
The new Broken Sword game that's out this year. Oh, I don't know much about that one.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona, Loken, and Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard.
Nothing but silence.
But silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Fuck. Okay. Perception. Let's see if I can level up perception. Oh, it's a white check mark. I should have... Yeah, okay, I'm learning. I made a mistake there, but I remembered this time. I should roll, then increase my perception and roll again for higher chance. This time we're not going to sacrifice any lab rats. I'm going to see what happens. No lab rats will be harmed in the process of rolling this dice.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
Pressure?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere.
Ooh.
A weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? All right.
Oh,
but
those...
Where would we get
those, skippity-doo, skippity-danger. I'm there rearranged.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beep permeates the wall,
Those
causing a
dudes.
small patch of
We need
decorative
Egghead.
stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
The Enotic music system. Let's go.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They wouldn't. They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Great, I'll talk to them
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Then. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to them. Skippity-doo, skippity-day. Oh yay, such a wonderful day. Dun, 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 dun. Yippity-doo-dah, yippity-day. Oh, it's such a wonderful day. Ooh, I have dialogue. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Now, where do I find those little shits? Those dudes again. Is it somewhere here? No, I think it's actually more this way. The techno dudes. Oomps, 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 oomps. Bam, 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 chicka, wow, wow, oomps, 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 oomps. What do you think of my musical prowess, guys? Am I amazing? Compliment me, please. I don't get enough compliments in this place.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
Yes. Eminem is jealous of you. I know, as you should be.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and Nordic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Nice! We did it, team! Kim must be so proud of us.
Yes?
Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second.
I'm
You're
amazing.
a raging
Nobody would do that to me.
alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my priest sent me in this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
Oh!
I don't think I can say one way or another.
Aw!
I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
I feel like Kim could have been a bit nicer about it and just lied.
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Hey, big boss. Ha! So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
That was rude! I am seasoned. Mature. I am not an old lady streamer. That is not a thing. How dare Kim. God damn it, Kim.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Really
And
get
even
Kim
if
to
they
trust
did,
you.
They are in for
Oh,
a
I got an
surprise.
achievement. Kim trusts me. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Maybe I'll wait until I can level up that. One day I'll tell him that. check up on Suna's project after the ravers have moved in. Visit the ravers after the ravers have moved in. I guess I have to wait a few hours before I can do that. Garsh was fixing a stuffed bird. Oh yeah, I want to talk to him about that actually. Forgot that's what I wanted to do. I can stay one more time in that place. At 9 o'clock, I also want to go to the smoker's house at the balcony. I remember that quest. I need to go there as well. Another thing I actually want to do is check the traps if I can. I don't remember where all the traps are. I'll walk across here, see if there's any traps. In the reeds. Oh, there it is. Found one.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it
He's
in
looking
place.
for a phasmid, a cryptophasmid or something like that.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Let's keep going. The next one is the lucky one. How are you enjoying the car deal, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. Yes, yes, yes. Sarcasm aside, I love hanging out with you, Kim. I hope you know that. Oh, wait, I missed something over here, I think. What's this? Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. That's locked. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh. Poop. And here I thought there was going to be loot. Tiny toe loot. Alas, there was no loot. I feel I've been betrayed. Happy hands. We're off to a walk. We're off on a walk. We're off to a walk. So I'm going to go to Gart. I'm going to give him a goose. Or a burp? What kind of burp? Okay, I guess it's a goose.
Can I help you? What is this thing?
The man takes a stuffed bird. It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. This is a stuffed goose. Oh, it's a goose. It symbolizes the might of male courtship rituals. May it serve as a reminder to keep an eye on the cock carousellers. I return to the mines. We still have much work to do. Jay, good luck in the deep pits of the mines. And again, thank you so much for the the video. Hopefully you'll do well. We'll see how it goes. It'd be so cool if we got good viewership on it. But thank you so much again. And of course, have fun in the mines. Bog will be down to you shortly, bringing jugs of water. Pails of water on his head.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Garrett has forgiven us, chat!
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess?
He hesitates.
So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that.
But he
liked
liked
it.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes. You're already set for the night.
Oh, okay.
Your door is unlocked. Another thing. Great. I love... Oh, yes, that door. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Never mind. There's no new dialogue. I was hoping there would be new dialogue there. Norwegian Blue. It says Groose, Carlo, so I'm not sure about it. Hi, by the way. Welcome in. Let me see what we can do quest-wise. Inspect the traps. Check the trap Morel set in the cryptozoologist camp. Check the trap in Land's End, far northeast of the Feld building. What's the Feld building? Is that the Feld building? Is it pronounced like a oh, so it's a grouse, not a grouse. Grouse. Oh, Lena. We should talk to Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Goodness, how is he?
Oh,
Did he
is
say
he not
why
here
he
yet?
hasn't returned yet?
That's weird. I thought he should have returned by now.
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up somewhere.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long, but I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
No problem, man. No problem.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging bodies fail. Her heart won't rest until Morel's safely back with her.
Now maybe she'll open up about those fascinating cryptids.
Take her mind off of all this. Suggestion medium. Okay, we have a good chance.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena. I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay. Kim has very, very little patience.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Okay, so we have one choice, guys. What's the biggest cryptid, the tiniest, the most dangerous? Are there any invisible? I would go with what's the most dangerous one?
The gnome of Jeroma.
Oh, we talked about this, but then I died. Do you remember? There was a bit of an incident.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue. It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
I remember
If the body
story,
of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence?
It's very political. I highly recommend you check it out.
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Ah, for poor science. Reference from the apothecary. As I stated previously, wear and tear on lab rats lowers values of sacrifices.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Seems very convenient that it just disappeared and nothing like it was seen again. You know what? I'm going to humor her. I'm going to be, because she's an older lady, guys. You know, she's sweet.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation.
Wait,
It dissolved in its own
I can't pick
venom.
another one.
Go on then.
Because Kim will be very
Ask
disappointed.
about more gnomes or whatever.
Of course, dear.
You never told me you'd seen a phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
No, I really want to know. Let's change the subject for now.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Oh wait, she wasn't an adult, she was a kid? So this is a memory from when she was a child?
Ah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Okay.
Betancourt, got bombed in the war.
Oh, shit.
It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers from here.
I didn't realize, but they use the metric in this game.
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud.
Wait, I thought this was the thing that the husband was catching, but the basket to catch it is this little thing, and she says it was towering over her? Hold up. Is anyone else confused? Anyone else? No? Just me? Just me.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me.
Ghostbusters trap.
She just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought you were just joking, but that actually makes sense. Well, in a Ghostbuster way.
For years, it was a story I told
Who
at
you gonna
parties
call?
when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to
That's
a
the Tofu's
T.
brain on a tangent.
Its
I'm a
white
very
marble
simple brain.
limbs, the way it moved.
Very simple brain. You were on a date?
Our first. Yes.
The sigh is tender. The sigh is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express.
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them, on the inside, like stalks of marble, if that makes sense.
That's true. If I ever become a lecturer, it's going to be so terrible. Like, the students, all they have to say is just say anything to me and I will go on a tangent rant. I'll never get the lecture material done. It's like that meme. Do you know that maths teacher that comes in the first class of the semester and says, right, we're already behind schedule. Why is it always the maths teacher that says we're behind schedule? It's never any other teacher. It's always the maths teacher that's behind schedule. Suspicious, isn't it? Highly suspicious.
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me,
So
it seemed
stressful.
to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
What if it is the case?
Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
Of course. I've thought about it. But Morel says my report matches with the others. And I'm sure I hadn't heard of the phasmid
Good
as a
morning,
child.
Canadian Nomad. How are
Nor
you
had my
doing?
mother or my grandmother. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
Aw, isn't Kim so sweet? This is husband material. I'm doing, thank you. Just getting ready for work. Well, hopefully you have a really nice positive day at work. I know work can be boring and stuff, but I wish you luck with it. We're doing very good. We had loads of like mini science topics today. We were talking about Mars stuff. We talked about tossing Gimli. And we talked about batteries. So we did a lot of stuff yesterday.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
On second thought, things are bad. I don't even know enough to know what I don't know about this world. I'd really like to hear more about cryptids. No, I don't. Okay. So my map got updated or something? Cargo container impossible. Lillian the net picker. Oh, isn't that the one where I want to sleep with her? Or something. I totally don't go sleeping around with women. That's not a thing I do. I can't sync up with Noid. Refuse to talk to her friends. Maybe she'll open up later. After you've helped the boys. Okay. Oh yeah, call the station and examine the library card. Perfect. I forgot, we have another dead body. How did I forget about the dead body? Listen, I'm a good police officer. Don't judge me. I think I lose train of thought sometimes. I need to find the post. Maybe it's interact? Yeah, it might be an interact button.
The library card is folded into two.
Isn't that
and
all the
still
ladies?
Slightly wet to the
Yeah, I've
touch.
had them up for a while now,
The
but I'm
front
just not
side
very
reads,
comfortable in
Central
using it. It doesn't
Public
seem
Library
very
card,
good.
issued
You
to
know?
Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Actually, before we start uncovering this case, I would like to pee and make a cup of tea. So I'm going to run a bunch of ads. I'm going to run downstairs, boil the kettle, make a cup of tea, and be back. To all of you guys who've been sitting around watching me all day, I highly recommend you get up, move around, dance a little bit. Every day is a lovely day. Hello, Pro Backers. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just going to run a bunch of ads. We'll be back in a couple of moments. So don't miss game. In theory. Anyways.
Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member.
Look at the backside. Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun.
Sorry.
The last
mic
one
fell.
in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Oh, jeez. My mic fell. Got startled by the Ghostbuster stuff. Yes, it's true. The man has no...
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre.
Ooh,
Some
sci-fi.
thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
At least we have a number we could call. But I don't think I understand tofu law. Hiya, non-binary. No swearing on the front page. I didn't swear. I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by.
Cool. Okay, so we learned a few things there. Oh, wait, there's actually more inventory here. Interact. Filthy jacket.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Ew.
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Why did I grab
Some
this jacket
secrets
again?
are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously, it occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature,
Ew.
tangled in grey
Very
strands
descriptive,
of seaweed.
unfortunately.
It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew, flick your hands. Maybe if I wipe my... No! Oh,
Now
that
you're
drops my
flicking
morale?
everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Oh, shit. Quite literally.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Oh, okay. I need to open that envelope, but like step out of here. Because it could be a fancy jacket. Envelope.
You take the legal documents out
Still
of the
minus
envelope.
10. Okay, maybe I have to be elsewhere.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Oh. Okay. I don't have the money for the next night, by the way, so I do need money. Probably need to sell some stuff at the pawn shop. That sounds like a song.
Inside, you see a set of
Going to
steering
the pawn
levers,
shop.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6
Shit, I
p.m.
missed it.
We should try again during business hours.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else, detective?
I need to report a dead body.
One moment.
Just sleep in the other place for free? True, I probably should. Save money that way.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, seems like it was an accident. Someone might have pushed him. Well, there's no signs of that someone could have pushed him.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Mijon.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the
I have
case.
assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Kim and Tofu on the
Please
case.
follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in.
Yes.
Is there anything else I can do
Yes,
for you?
ma'am. I think that's done.
57th, over and out.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Okay. Okay, so we did a few things. It's still not 9 o'clock, so see what else we can do. Prove your authority. When you're being chased by police in this short sim build. My parents came from Russia. We moved in Ireland in the late 90s. So originally I didn't know how to speak English, obviously moving here at the time. Wait, stop moving. Why is there a new thingy here? There's something down there. Huh? Why do I have a new dialogue there? Interesting. Okay, where should we go next? So obviously I have my plans at 9 o'clock, but ask around about possible tattoos me, keep searching for the collar. 2 signatures. Get the boots off the victim. That kind of, I already missed that. Find the smokes. Visit the nightclub after the ravers have moved in. Oh yeah! I wonder if I can go back to the church. Maybe the ravers are done? What do we think? Do you think the ravers are done yet? I also have to find 2 more cryptide traps somewhere. But I don't think I understand where they are. Any fast travel? If there is fast travel unlocked, I don't know how to. The game has never told me I could, if I could. So that's a trap. We've already discovered and talked about that one. Where are the other 2 traps? Oh. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Oh, that's me. Oh, I see. I'll talk to this lady as well, see if I have any new dialogue with her.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Oh? Who?
Oh.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast. Okay, so we need to explore the coast, but I feel like I just did? Question mark? Maybe there's more of the coast I missed?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Put skills into suggestion, but I don't think I can put skills into suggestion if I'm not mistaken. I'm maxed out. Yeah, I'm maxed out. I can't put any more.
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure.
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yes, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
We're getting our jacket washed. The church, I think, allows for fast travel. We're going towards the church anyway. We'll see how it goes. And then, Out of Order mentioned the bookstore.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Thank you. Let's look at our new jacket. Where is it? Ooh. -1 drama, half-light pain threshold. We don't have a hat though. We could definitely fill our slot with the hat. Yeah. I did buy the map, yeah. Oh, is that something? Oh no, I thought that was something there for a second. Maybe I haven't finished exploring everything here as well. I'll go back around in a bit, but I'm just going to go into the church first and see if the ravers have set up everything yet. Ooh. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Hello!
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say?
How's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud. Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Thanks for the follow, hero. Welcome in.
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about
hardcore
and Yekokata. A place to be, apparently. Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
Hardcore. We're walking the streets with no hat. What kind of... I know. I gave my hat to the girl.
Let me know how it goes.
You know... Where's Egghead? Wait. Is that Egghead?
We're close.
Says the young man standing behind the mixer deck, pumping his fists in the air. Lung-shaped trees grow on the silver belt buckle. Good luck with Egghead. I'm trying. I'm gonna try.
True, hard, full car. It's hardcore.
Hardcore.
Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
I am so easily amused by that line. It's just so good. It's so good. I'm sorry.
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Fuck, how am I supposed to do this?
True, hard, full,
say nothing.
Hardcore. Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his YEAAAAGHHHH and AGHHHH. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent that makes him sound more animal.
More in it.
In it.
In it.
Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name.
Okay,
Could you be
so we have
listening
some new
to an
dialogue
Arno
here.
van
Maybe we
Eyck
can
creation
expand on
right
Egghead
now?
a little bit. What do we think? Do we got the skills? Do we got the insight? Can we do this? Can we do this?
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him speechless. We did it! Welcome in, Butterscotch Coffee.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major yikehead.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
I've connected with the kids! Lads, skibbity, skibbity doodah. I'm down with the kids. I already told you guys, I'm an expert with children. Wait, no, don't. That's not what I meant. I'm down with the youth. I know the lingo. That's what You see, it would have been okay if I was a mother, but because I'm not, that just makes it... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna stop talking. That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Egghead to the mega, the K became the G, the boy became the man. The Advent?
Oh, come on.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Yeah!
This young man at
Yeah.
maybe it's
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
he missed one A.
You missed an A there, but that's okay. I'm pretty lenient comp. You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
A mine! Wombat Hole, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months, let's go! You are a mother saint, right? A mother saint? You named her mother. Thank you so much for the resub and supporting the stream, Wombat Hole. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm not getting anywhere with him.
True, hard, it's hardcore. Skibbity.
Skibbity danger.
True, hard, full, it's hardcore.
Sorry, wrong dialogue. I think it's say nothing. Still say nothing. All right. Okay, no, I give up. Maybe I'll see if I have new dialogue with the other peeps.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people
Of
in here?
Scooter?
10,000.
Scooter from How I Met Your Mother. Mother being mentioned again. Perfect. From the subscription message from Wombat Hole. Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000. He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
Compressor?
Now,
I have
the
a
only thing
compressor
left to
on my
do
mic.
is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
I lost half my mind during that egghead part. I didn't get anything out of him, though. I'm not able to communicate with him. What do you propose as a name, Andre? Estelle, what would you suggest? Egghead. I'm going to try and get Egghead talking.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Scooter, the German techno band. Oh!
Yeko Qatar, the zone
I clearly
of
don't know anything. I'm so sorry.
catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Hardcore!
No! It has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes! It has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Kim has to be so proper and ruin everything. Why does he have to be so proper?
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, herself. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas.
What do you propose as a name, Andrew? Oh, sorry.
Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Are you going for Hobocop or Disco Detective Run? I have no idea about either of those two things. I'm going in blind, so I have no idea what this run is. Does that make sense? So those words mean nothing to me. Bum, 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 bum,
Andre's
bum.
overthinking
This is
it.
the first playthrough, you know?
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Oh, for the
Noid's
signs.
right.
That's
You've
important.
helped us
I need
so much.
I
It's
need
the right thing to do.
I need to get good signs with Noid so I can talk to him.
Amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Ooh.
Amnesia!
I like that.
It's not amnesia, guys.
Oh. What would you suggest, Asil?
How about something simple? Like the club?
This kind of reminds me of a scene. It was in How I Met Your Mother when they were like deciding what club to go to, and they were like, yes, no, what were the names of all the clubs they were listing? Or was it in Friends? I can't remember the episode now. Okay. Not okay. There was like a whole rant about trying to figure out which club to go to, and there was a bunch of names that kept going back and forth. Some scenes just stick to your head clearly.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
I don't know if the morning after a rave is beautiful. Isn't that the roughest part?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Mind equals blown. It's the name!
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Yes, Egghead, go Egghead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Roll credits. Exactly.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
They said the name of the game! So how many hours have I played it? Let me open my Steam, 2 seconds. I have played... Oh, that's when I started the game today, 24.1 hours. So about 2 hours. So about 26 hours of the game we played. And we finally got to the name of the game.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion.
Oh, look
to
at those
celebrate
shuffles.
The name.
Look at the shuffle moves.
Someone turns up the beat.
I'm dancing.
Oh, I never had this bit. I sent the scallywags packing. We won the
That
game.
soft chord gyrating is supposed
You're
to
just
be
not as good as me, Jimmy, at this
dancing.
game.
Yes, my man.
Oh, sorry. He jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights. I must have mispronounced that.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself? with
Ooh, we're gonna dance. Ooh, you can really
audio waves
dance.
thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a
I've been
noticeable
meaning to
lack
ask
of
you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
Okay. Dance Fever incoming. Let's go. Oh, I can't believe like I've +1 and +1 and it's still 3%.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your
I
body
literally
should
closed my
form
eyes there.
to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
Oh no, not limbic
to
system.
this futuristic
Oh no.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. Let's talk to the other peeps.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us
Maybe
in.
Noid will be able to talk to me. I sat on my bum for 13 hours straight playing this once. Wow, is it that addicting? So we've only like sat through like 12 hours once. And we played this for 12 hours before for a 12-hour stream.
Between you
As long
and
as
me,
I could last.
I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. You
Sync the signs with
really
Noid.
came through for
Lads,
the hardcore underground.
we're on the same wavelength with Noid. Sorry, where was I?
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Let's go,
How
Kim!
come?
Let's go!
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
Oh.
The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
These kids got spunk. I admired that. Better here than in the tent. It wasn't safe. I'm genuinely into hardcore lifestyle. You wouldn't understand. I'm a corrupt cop. This is a corrupt scheme.
Okay.
Keeps it laconic. Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years old?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did.
And they
Must have been really scared of something.
Oh, mine! Furia, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months as well. Back to back with Wombat there. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate the subscription. Hello. These kids are like 25, 40 years old, aren't they? I thought they were like teenagers. Like late teens. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. 07.
Alone on an uninhabited archipelago. Forced to face themselves and nature.
Oh, sorry.
Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea. Perhaps something more fundamental. I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then. This is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay.
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral,
maybe in their hearts.
The glass cube,
aren't we all teenagers in our hearts, lads?
This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
It does, thank you.
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Did you hear that? Marriage is tyranny. DeLorean agriculture. If you dance faster than 80 miles per hour, do you go back to the future? No, we need to confirm how many gigawatts we need to be able to go back to the future, Grimsil. Do you guys remember on top of your bed the amount of gigawatts we need?
Right. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss.
That was about to rhyme there. What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial
1.1
plants.
gigawatts.
Sigma functions are left in space.
Welcome in, Whiskey Ray.
It's a good thing we came
2.73
along.
gigawatts.
The spiritual
I like the
collapse has been
gigawatts.
Total.
It's a good thing we came along. Spiritual class.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body
Jesus! Noid is becoming very philosophical with us, isn't he? Hi, I'm new here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully we haven't scared you off yet.
End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
I think I'll speak his lingo.
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said that, oh fuck, not this word again. We're all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
Oh, he points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Ooh, what a statement. If we harnessed enough geese, perhaps we could generate sufficient gagawatts. Oh, I don't want to talk about geese. I got chased by a group of geese before when I was a kid. Traumatized. Traumatized. They're evil. Geese are evil. I think they're plotting to take over the world, in my personal opinion. Then I did right not to agree with all the talk.
The founding party don't give two shits about this place. Look around. They do not have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything.
Cobra chickens!
We're on our own.
I've never heard of geese being referred as cobra chickens. That's brilliant.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her innocence, Dolores Day, mind your words. I'm getting some real negative vibrations from her too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it.
Oh
Can't
shit.
Dance with a
I was just trying to
giant
side
mass
with him, but now they're
murderer
going to
looking
destroy
at
the
ya.
church.
Not a good look for the club.
Hate the idea of like even religious things and things like that. Destruction of history, monuments is always kind of sad.
Mellow, man, mellow.
Books,
no
education.
one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
A house of love. So the Untitled Goose Game is off the menu. Is that a short game? I know like it was really popular for a while. A lot of streamers were playing it for the lulz. How short of a game is the Goose Game? Should it be a horror game that we play on stream?
Mass murder on the floor!
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here. But she's pretty! Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ. of the world
Hardcore is an
spirit.
organ. Bit of fun, might take a few hours. Okay.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief.
Interesting
I
conclusion.
like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator.
Operator?
That's not the life that humans live. She was adored.
Humans aren't. That's true.
I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time. She was a player. She played us.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her.
This
and
game
forgot
probably
all
only a
about
couple
the
of
rest
streams at
us.
most, including messing around time. Oh, if it's a couple of hours, that's probably not... it's a fairly short puzzle game. 4 to 6 hours, max 14 for completionists. Okay, okay. It's not a horror game, though. Damn. Hi, Dorzen. Welcome in. 3 Stream Chic. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, I would like to point out that no, it's not normal to go around accusing everyone of being a mass murderer, but for the lulz of the game.
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not her.
Okay, I have not been accused of being a mass murderer. It's not horror from the goose's perspective. Fair enough. But it also has co-op mode if that gives... Ooh! Oh? What's the co-op mode in the Goose game, Tarek? Please tell me more.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
Chat game, lots of chaotic energy, but not actually scary at all. It's where you can be a goose and your friend can also be a goose.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in.
This dialogue, but she's pretty. It's okay if she's a mass murderer, as long as she's pretty.
Against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
Jokes aside, there have been in history mass murderers. And people would online joke a lot about that, you know? They'd say, but he's handsome, but he's cute, but she beautiful.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity.
Caustic, character from Apex. Oh. That's weird. Oh well.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser.
We have to go
Wait, did I just die?
It's just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better. Cop gives up the...
What? Oh my god! I haven't saved in ages again! Why do I do this? I don't understand how I died though. I had a tiny bit of health bar moved down. Only a tiny bit. How? What? What? Hi, Agatha! You're coming in the middle of me raging in the game! I just died and I lost hours of gameplay again. You picked an option of giving up being up, but they were all terrible. All those options were terrible, no? Oh no, is indeed, Agatha, I know. It's terrible. What in the world? Well, I rage quit my speedrun. Oh, in Super Mario World. Jeez, I can't imagine doing speedruns. Nate does speedruns all the time, but I'm like, ugh. To death earlier. Welcome in, Raiders. We're just in the middle of Disco Elysium. I just lost all my save playthrough. I can't believe. I can't believe. Which dialogue was I meant to press if that happens, by the way? Because to me, all the dialogue looked the same. Let me check the inventory really quick. Did I didn't wash my jacket either. Damn. This is the third time? Fourth time I've died in this game? Oh, they might all have been bad. Yeah, they looked like they were all bad dialogue choices. Oh, the tent is gone. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I'll go this way. Save timer 10 minutes. Yeah, no, I need a reminder to save game. But Jesus. Poop. I feel like the autosave should be a bit nicer to me, to be honest. fact that I have to manually
Our
save so
tenant, the
often.
policeman. I can
No.
I could use a breather.
Well, merci. I'm proud of you.
Put 2 bars on health and morale so it won't go depleted in just 1 damage. It didn't deplete though, Edco. I'm so sorry. So let me move my camera and I'll show you what because you guys don't see it. Oh, my thing is actually out of frame a little bit. For some reason. It didn't deplete. It only moved a tiny, tiny bit. The blue part only moved a tiny, tiny bit. Like minuscule amount. I just didn't understand why. I shouldn't have died, do you know what I mean? It was just a tiny, tiny move.
Yeah, it's ecstatic. Now, the only thing left to do... You have? Well, what's the name?
Oh, shit.
Like that.
But this...
The past is if... No, it's beautiful. And sure.
It's settled then.
Andre breaks into
I'm dancing.
that soft core.
Yes, my man.
Talk. Audio waves thump against your ribcage.
It's to
I'm just flying through it.
It's
Of course it is. Maybe it was a bad idea. Goodbye, officer.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm just flying through this. Oh, you have 1 bar? It's your build. Oh! So I have to press heal no matter what if I'm dying. How do I increase my morals? Is it physique? Endurance? Is it endurance I need to put on? What skill do I need to level up so I don't die instantly when I do a bad thing? I always hate the creepy sounds. It's like... I think it's Psyche. It is Psyche, you're right. Yeah, it's the plus purple, I think. But... I can't... Okay. I can't level that up. Okay, I'm just gonna go quickly through all the dialogue again.
What? I can't hear you! Oh, there's that guy! I need him to plug a tree. He doesn't listen to me! He owns thanks! Let me know how it goes!
Okay, and then I quickly talk to this guy.
The cloud, true, hard, full, car! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man, or maybe it's not.
You know about?
You know Van Eyck? Wow.
The skinny.
So am I! So...
Oh!
Ecket to the advent?
Could there have been a...
Okay, so I had that dialogue anyway. I'll save game again. I know I'm spamming save, but I need to make sure I'm okay. Because I messed up so bad. Hardcore, yeah!
Yes.
There we go.
Cell, the one.
Give me 1 minute, we're just gonna...
Okay.
It's a miracle of... That's right. Alone, I would want to do it. A cop total like to show off large right.
Year after year.
I don't. Fuck it. You just mellow man.
Shit, I misclicked.
Murder on the floor. Human is...
And many.
She liked games. No, likewise. There is. She is a party repellent.
The speed freak looks the same way.
The world's Disarno Van Eyck trap.
Would you say she was human?
That's not the life that humans live. Well, they love...
What a strange caustic. Overflowing with. That can't be healthy.
So I have to press
What's
the
happening
healing no matter what.
Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Okay, so we've caught up. That actually didn't take too much time, to be fair. It could have been worse. I don't know. It's a nice window.
Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well?
Dead bodies are perennial plants.
Okay, we actually didn't lose that much time.
Sigma
All is good.
functions
All is
left
good.
this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead. They had censored. End of quote. This is a Sarai's man. It never...
The way he says it.
But you guys said, yeah.
Andre doesn't care about the ecclesia. The founding party don't... Anodic dance music.
Let's talk about the glasswork
Mass
again.
Murderer. Why? Okay.
Never mind. How are you settling in?
Cop man. Signs in here.
Now save. Can I save in the middle? I can't. I can't save in the middle of dialogue. That's the problem. Or
I did
it's not
get
the
to
problem,
talk to
but,
the
you know.
crab man though.
Oh, you
Anyway,
talked to the crab man.
He's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying?
Love is
Love
hardcore.
is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him.
Is this volcanic glass? Is
Good
that a
thing
thing?
you didn't squash him.
I want to talk some more about this place. What did Iago tell you about the church?
Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. Big word. Actually, this kid uses a lot of big words. He's not a tofu. He actually uses big words and knows what they mean, unlike me. Unfortunately.
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
I see.
Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla.
He looks up into the darkness beyond the
the crab
beams.
man is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
Keep the bad vibes inside. Tyler, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly
And that's where the
understood
silence
either.
is and where
What
that
it
weird
does.
phenomena
But it's
is
what
happening.
this sonar person is looking for. And
Trying to measure, yeah. It's the silence, exactly, Karen.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
That's me. I'm one of those people who wants to measure everything.
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in the Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubers were trying to contain?
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
Well, it's without substance. I guess there's nothing
Maybe
wrong
you can figure
to worry
things
about
out,
it.
cop man.
Measure
I think
everything.
We've got on a good level here.
I have a
The
ruler
signs
right at
are
my desk.
syncing up well.
Oh! Oh, my ruler has constants on it. It's from the Institute of Physics. I was at a conference. I was an associate. Stefan Boltzmann constant is solar mass. Would you like to know the solar mass? The solar mass is 1.989 by 10 to the power of 30 kilograms. The proton rest mass energy is 938.272 mega electron volts. I remember that actually. What? It's so weird to know the rest mass. Fine structure constant. That's something that I don't use. I've never really used a fine structure constant. As a symbol alpha. A nerd ruler. Of course! I get my stuff free at conferences. You get goodie bags at physics conferences, usually. I mean, you pay a shit ton of money just to be a member. You might as well get and you pay money to get your papers published, so...
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science synced.
Why are you called
It's
Noid?
short for paranoid.
I did not figure that out.
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
I have tap drill sizes on the back of my steel measurements. Tap drill sizes, that's cool. It's super effective.
Something is off here.
I did get
You feel
distracted
like
there.
it should be the other way around.
Does this mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term that powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A suspicious
Did you hear this, lads? Do you mean the left-right paradigm and the pig-wheat complex?
No. Politics is an inert complex of daily corruption.
Hi, Blue Charm Quark. Welcome in.
Pieces.
How are you doing?
The real paradigm is economic, and it
That's a good
concerns
question,
pig
Sierra. I wish I could
and
answer
wheat.
that. There's a cool concept or idea of playing a game very similar to this. Playing a game like Disco Elysium, where you're going around conversing with people. Maybe not so much as Disco Elysium as much as you could play an open world game like Cyberpunk or whatever, but use AI to have conversations with people and how conversations and dialogue evolve in video games. There was an interesting concept or idea behind that. Not artwork or anything like that, but what the dialogue will do based on how you play the game. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if there's anything in the works of that, but it's kind of an interesting thought of possibly a futuristic aspect of it. Like an AI dungeon. Oh, yeah! Jump, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in.
This is where the innovation happens.
Do you guys know
It's
much
only
about
a
those kind of things?
theory, but I suspect they're breeding a pig-wheat hybrid. Probably in Grad. I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives. But we may yet find a way back.
It would be fun to see the AI play the game. I've watched a bit of experimentation on the topic, yeah, mods for Skyrim. Oh, really? There's already experimentation on that kind of thing. How's it going so far in that field?
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and meat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves. Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Well, that was certainly stimulating.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
Hardcore. How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods.
Okay.
Nerve impulses for the collective body.
So you think having a rave is a great way of solving
basic structure.
life's problems?
An odd enough
I
beat
mean,
would
I'm sure
awaken
plenty of you
everyone
guys in
to
the
a
chat
true
would
accord.
agree with Noid. How many of you guys go to a rave to forget about the future, the past? Hardcore!
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. What does that remind you of?
Sort of like fascist? What? Rejection of right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. Is that fascism? Really? For a few years, it's a text-based adventure game where the AI changes the story in reaction to your inputs. Seems like there's still a lot of work to set up. I haven't seen any game making use of the LLM technology natively. Hardcore! Exactly, for Zip. It's interesting, good idea, but in truth, good writing is like good design. The peaks happen when the artist brought all the elements together in a satisfying. We're a long way from it being perfect, I guess, or decent even. 100%. This is fascism. I wouldn't have thought that this is kind of...
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
Yeah, the whole machine learning, I don't know if that was before AI or the generic term AI we use, wasn't it, that StarCraft was able to beat? I know that because my friend did his PhD defense and he had StarCraft up as an animation in the beginning of his defense talking about machine learning because his whole PhD research was on machine learning.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography that depict penetration, just so you know.
Oh! Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! My brain, that's not what I...
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore.
I can't look at that word anymore the same. I was so innocent the whole time. I'm not going to look at that word. No, Egghead, stop. Just stop. No.
That's a pretty hardcore coincidence, don't you think? Yeah!
So you're advocating a noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures
Hardcore!
share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Let's change the subject, please.
Sure thing.
What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
Yes, no, I deserve that bunk. Absolutely. Thank you all the way, by the way, guys. So many of you guys are contributing to the horror stream challenge. I don't know why I'm thanking you, because that's an awful thing to force me to play, but thank you for your noble sacrifices of the points. I thought that number would be so impossible to achieve in time, but you guys are flying through it. You look like a woman with those earrings. That's rude. Okay, I'm saying it.
You know what I think? I think man, woman, and child are arbitrary divisions which serve to bind humanity to serfdom.
Child, though?
It's just a style, you know.
I don't know about child. It's at 82%.
Spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
I need to find a day. I think I have a preliminary date set for that. Because next weekend, I have to celebrate a special stream. Yeah. So next week, Saturday, we're celebrating the 5,000 followers stream. It'll be a cosplay. There'll be a costume. I'll be playing a new game. I'll be playing all day until I finish the game. And then, yeah, I think the horror stream is set for Saturday the following week after that. And that'll be the last stream for a while. I'll be taking a small break after that. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm not gonna sacrifice a lab rat for this. If I fail, I'll put a point into conceptualization, and then we'll sacrifice a lab rat.
Aggressive.
That's okay.
Monotonous. But
That's okay.
also somehow
Nobody panic.
sacrum. Primitive, yet futuristic. Like a machine, man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Okay. Are we ready? Which one of you lab rats is okay sacrificing themselves? Oh, hear us. Oh, hear us. God. Oh, save game. That's a good idea. Thank you. Good reminder. Good reminder. Hardcore!
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Hear us, oh hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice. So please take Meliorated as our sacrifice. We have a new lab rat sacrifice today.
Aggressive, monotonous.
Should stick
but
to the old and
also
classics.
Sacrum, primitive, yet
Damn it. Damn it. You ruined it for us all.
She's
It's all
whistling a
ruined.
melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and
Softcore.
rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool.
Back to the mines.
Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike. No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here.
Aww.
And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now, can you tell me about your associates? Empathy. Oh yeah.
Sure.
Nice! I get information.
can
This is
repay the
important.
favour.
Hey, Pelter,
What do you wanna
welcome
know?
in. How you doing? Tell me about Suna.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know?
Ooh,
Seems like she's not
the
in a very
vibes are
good
off.
mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the Crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come
That
down
still
that
only
much,
counts
just
as one.
climbs around the rafters.
Stephen, thanks so much for the follow. Stefan even, apologies. Thanks so much for the follow. Bit sleeps in cold, otherwise okay.
I just tried to stay away from the Crabman. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them.
We're just
What
cat
was
jamming the
supposed
whole
to do,
time
yell
during
up
the
at
stream.
tower? Who do you want to know about?
What about Andre?
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
Oh boy, I think she has a crush, guys. I think it was kind of implied that they were dating before, that she was talking about the ex who sold her headset, not headset, what's it called? Headset, yeah, I suppose.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
Oh
He
shit.
takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to
Sorry.
organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though.
That's pretty good for
And
pointy
he's
eared
often
Welking
psyched.
Prince.
Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On life, on his mother's love. But we're corrupt, rotten to the narrow.
Yes. Anyway.
Could it be that he's balding? I'm thinking it's his last chance.
Come to think of it, yes. He's in some
At least
kind
we
of
made her laugh.
self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get
You have
rid
to
of
be
it
careful.
altogether.
If you have thin, fragile hair, anything like me, guys, you should not be dyeing it. Or most importantly, not bleaching it. It's going to damage your hair. You're not going to have any hair left.
Yes. Who do you want to know about?
Well, that confirms that Andre is her boyfriend. All right, tell me about Noid. Paranoid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not
10-minute
Egg, I don't know
timer.
about him, but Noid and the rest
I'm in
are from
dialogue, so I
Forburg,
can't save at the moment.
making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
Hardcore!
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as
But
possible.
no religious association with the pilgrimage?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic? Okay, that's a bit TMI.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess.
Mine just fell out of its own when I was
Boogie
younger
Street's
than you.
cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
Wait, what did I say? I was talking about pilgrimage. What in the world? I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah. What do you mean, do? Like for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter.
Oh!
Trained and all. He's
a
very good. He
carpenter.
just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Is that because of his beliefs, the hardcore and the ribs, the spinal cord and the stuff?
Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. He's serious about the lifestyle. Who do you want to know about?
What about Egghead? What's the deal with our favorite person?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells at that, yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward.
Oh.
No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned.
Uh-oh.
Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
We gotta show her we're hip with the times, that we're down with the kids, we're down with the lingo and the music. Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever. You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock. Spit.
Ah, okay.
Ah, feck. That was...
Anyway,
that didn't work
even
out.
if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right?
Oh, like the DJ.
To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Ah, so he's
He
basically the DJ.
just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
Wait, do you guys sneeze when you see someone else sneeze? Is that a thing?
Anyway.
Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really.
The system is down. The system is down.
One time we were out
down
partying
with the
somewhere
system.
in Backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines.
We're down with the
even
kids.
west of
Exactly,
Germany,
Edco.
On the dusty
It's so
slope
cool.
of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the
See you
mine,
first in the morning.
there were mines.
There is supposedly
Yeah.
some evolutionary
It was in
aspect
Coal
to it.
City.
You know, us living in caves and stuff like that. And so the idea behind it is that the minute you leave the cave, that your body wants to get rid of the germs from the trapped entrapment, if that makes sense. That was the evolutionary thought process behind why we sneeze when we see sunlight.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. Or who he was.
You just started following them.
I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
Who do you want to know about?
Actually, tell me about yourself.
Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of...
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
Wait, so a silver bird is someone who doesn't answer questions for themselves? Is that a thing? I feel like I asked this in stream before, but is that a real figure of speech? Does anyone know? That's a real one? But I'm a police officer!
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Sure.
So the tape recorder lies in the wooden framework. It's like a discard. Pick it up. Catch the silver bird. Reaction speed. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save game and I'm gonna press those 2 dialogues and hope for the best. We have a 3% chance and a 17% chance. I like my odds.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover.
Well!
Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling.
That was shit.
The device.
But it can only get better from here.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Damn. Silver bird is a metaphor. If it tries to go over your head, catch it. Okay. A silver bird is not an English phrase. Now, talk to Egg about the aux cable. Do you think I have enough to talk to him now? Hardcore!
True, hard, full, core! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Okay, that didn't work.
Vicla, true, hard, it's hardcore! Skibbity. Vicla.
Skibbity danger. I am the rearranger.
True, hard, full, it's hardcore! Skibbity, skibbity.
Okay, he ends the dialogue the same way no matter which one I choose.
True, hard, full,
say nothing. Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent.
I was wondering if he knew who killed him. Oh! Okay.
Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yakokata, the place to be!
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
Yakokata is a hardcore play!
An intricate system of
Damn it!
irrigation networks pockmarking the earth.
Skibbity, skibbity doodah, skibbity day.
Ripped
Oh,
tarpaulin
it's a
fluttering in the
wonderful
wind.
day.
A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
I just scratched my nose using my microphone, sorry. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, this is tough, lads, it's tough.
Viclo, true, hard, full, hardcore, hardcore to the mega, internally coherent. All core, all right! You gotta get the people going. Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
There is no dialogue option here for me to actually make it work. What?
Oh, hey, man, it's good to see you.
You close your
Damn.
But just imagine.
Goodbye, officer.
Damn.
it a mine.
Oh, mine! They call it a mine! Leaving this here, gotta go exercise now, and I hope you're all still here and doing crime when I come back. Hardcore to the mega. Bog, thank you so much for your tier 3 resub. Let's freaking go. Obviously, do exercise, do take care of your body, all that good stuff. Gotta exercise, gotta flex those muscles, gotta stay healthy. Well done to you. Obviously, like, you know, getting off the internet is also healthy in general. Oh, it's 8:30 already. I actually have to head soon to that place. Call back. Oh! Oh! I actually have to call to the car. Forgot about that. Okay, I have actually some stuff to do. Au revoir. Bonsoir. Good morning. Hello, Rocket Sage. How are you? I hope after Tofu Tech Talk everything went well yesterday. If you guys missed it, yesterday we had Rocket Sage for Tofu Tech Talk. What? The internet is mother's love. Hardcore! To the hardcore! I'm happy! I'm so glad to hear that you're happy. That's actually such a rare thing to hear anyone say when you ask them how they are. That's actually such a positive response. Hey, Curly! Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? I'm not here. No worries. If you want to lurk, no problem. Hey, Fiddler, thank you so much for continuing your gift sub from Fizerp. And continuing the gift sub actually, like, procs a hype train. It actually counts. Never knew that. That's so cool. Thank you so much for committing. Really appreciate it. I hope you had some... Yes, I had eggs. Actually, I had an omelette and I had sausage. No euphemism or pun intended.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a
And
radio
watched one
microphone,
episode of Star Trek
a pull-out
and went to bed.
toolbox, and the soft
I always have to
glow
watch an
of the
episode of Star
fuel
Trek to go to bed.
preheater gauge.
It's a ritual now.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh shit! I didn't report the body
One
yet.
moment. Can you please describe the body?
So we did this already. That's why I'm flying through the
Any signs
dialogue.
of violence? No field of...
You can hear her.
What about his belongings? Any information on the library? Good. Yeah. Do you and Lieutenant... I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragu. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, the armored boots.
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there
Wait.
anything else I can do for you?
I thought it was the second day.
I'm afraid that...
We should try again during...
Anything else, Detective? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Again for this gift sub a while back. No worries. Thank you so much for continuing the gift sub. I really, really appreciate it. What series have you been watching? So I'm on the final season of The Next Generation. And I'm also on the last episode of the first season of the original series. I switch them up occasionally. And after that, I would have watched all the OG. Like, I haven't seen any of the new stuff in the last 5 years. Any Star Trek that's been out in the last 5 years, I haven't seen. Or Deep Space Nine, or the original series. So I finished Voyager, I finished Deep Space Nine, and Enterprise. Those are the three ones. So Enterprise was my first kind of introduction to Star Trek. I don't know which one is my favorite though. Only quite recently I finished Deep Space Nine and I thought Deep Space Nine was fascinating. It was so different to all the other ones. It was very unusual for sure.
A metallic drawer slides, the pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat the white suede. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengage.
Yeah, it was very unique.
Release the
Voyager
handle.
was fun as
Clutch
well.
drops.
Doctor was amazing.
Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator.
The Doctor was
You have
fantastic.
synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
So I'm one of the rare ones who always forever said Enterprise was great.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Tarek, thank you so much for giving 369 bits. Kicking off a hype train. Evil, 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 evil.